After he was sentenced to death row, he got married to his former prison nurse.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Former prison nurse?
Nurse. In a room immediately next to the state's execution chamber.
The Late Night Legends podcast is meant for a mature audience. Topics covered may be violent or sexual in nature and are not suitable for sensitive listeners. Please be aware of your surroundings. For specific trigger warnings, please see the episode's show notes. Testimony shared by guests of this show are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Late Night Legends hosts or staff. This podcast and any linked materials should not be considered medical or professional advice, nor is the information a substitute for the expertise or treatment from a professional. Listener discretion is advised.
Down at Oaxaca, just doing some coca. That's where I fell in love with this Mexican girl. It was there I stumbled upon a Taco Bell cantina, and that's where I met my dear Felonia. Oh, Felonia, the girl with fire in her eye.
Late Night Legends Internet Podcast Radio Show. My name is Francis Barrientos, United States of America, and we've got a special show for you tonight. Tonight we have our special Taco Bell special.
Special.
So I am here joined by my wonderful co-hosts Maria, our team lead Kay, Colin, Charlie, and Taco Tim. And we are going to be enjoying some Taco Bell. And tonight we did something really special because tonight what we did was we each got an order that was in the comments from last show. So what we're going to do is we're going to go around the team and we're going to say what we got and whose order it is. I'll go last. Actually, Kay go last. And then you can preface the latter part of today.
Okay.
Who wants to go first? I'll go second to last. Colin,
I'll
go first.
I got Aurora 2928's order, which is a cheesy bean and rice burrito with black beans, fiesta strips, fresco salsa, guac, lettuce, and pico added. Only looks boring, sounds delicious.
I got Futurologist 1962's order, which was the Crunchwrap Supreme combo with Baja Blast Midnight. It's all here.
And what kind of Crunchwrap Supreme did you get? What is the filling? I must ask.
Just the taco meat.
Because that's my go-to.
The regular.
Okay. Just the regular?
Because lately I've been going on with their the Cantina slow roasted chicken in the Crunchwrap.
Oh,
pretty good.
You got a crock pot back there.
Apparently,
not actually. Tim, what you got? Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie, you go.
Well, I'm gonna go right now because mine is actually just arriving. So I'm gonna have to run and
we'll come back to you. Go, we'll grab it.
Okay, but what I'm getting is Kiara 9312's order, which is Nacho Bel Grande, cheesy fiesta potatoes, and cinnamon twists. And I'll be right back with that, hopefully.
And I got Fabio's DP2UE's order, a steak chalupa box. So they didn't have the chalupa box, so I got the giant bag of food. Ooh. And I'm sure it's going to be fabulos.
Oh.
My favorite household cleaner is called Fabuloso. Just letting y'all know.
It just looks like a soda.
I am wearing my Baja Blast colored shirt, and I
thought you were going to say, I'm wearing the fire sauce.
I am also, my keyboard and my phone is wearing fire sauce.
Frank had a packet explode on him right before we went live.
My packet was a little bit too excited, and it burst prior to the food. I am eating Eleonora 577's order, which is a Nachos Bel Grande and a soft taco supreme. And Eleonora did not include a beverage, so I'm channeling Maria energy, and I got the Baja Blast Midnight Slush. I personally have made a decision to be healthy a few years ago, so I cut out all carbonated beverages. Some of you guys know this. No carbonation for me. So I think I'm trying to cheat that by getting the slushy, which is technically non-carbonated. Am I right?
I think it still is.
Is it carbonated and slush at the same time? Is that a thing?
I think so.
It started carbonated.
It's okay. It's okay.
Before they blended it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Oliver H 1920's order, which was the new steak ranch burrito. So I've got that right here. I'm going to try it for you, Oliver. Oh, he hasn't tried it. This isn't his order. He said he's been tempted by it. So I'm going to try it for you, Oliver. Let you know how it is. And then I went off script and I added a regular Baja Blast.
Nice. Charlie, would you like to show us your food on camera for verification purposes?
I am pulling it out of the bag.
While he's pulling it out of the bag, I will let you guys know to stick around because at the end of the show, we have a super exciting announcement. We have decided to add a team member to our team. So we are going to be introducing you at the very end. So stick with us.
Interestingly enough, we've got Chris saying best mukbang channel 2025. Thank you, Chris. And I also want to make a slight correction to what Kay said. I'm not sure we all decided to add the team member. Only 2 people decided to add this particular team member, but guess which 2? If you watch through, you'll see later. All right, Colin, do you want to? It looks like you already took a few bites. You want to take us into your topic?
Yes, sir. So my topic tonight is the Taco Bell Strangler. It's about Henry Louis Wallace, who was a serial killer in South Carolina in the late 80s and early 90s. Henry Louis Wallace was born in Barnwell, South Carolina, where his mom worked long hours at a textile mill and still somehow came home with the energy to roast him for every single tiny childhood mistake. So he grew up basically at a nonstop 1-star Yelp review of his life. In high school, he actually was elected to the student council and he was a cheerleader. He graduated in 1983 and became a small-town radio DJ and bounced around through several colleges before joining the Navy in 1985. In the Navy, he discovered drugs, including crack cocaine. Because nothing says defending freedom like freebasing in your off hours. It's probably a precursor to a Baja Blast addiction. While stationed in Washington, he got busy, not with defending democracy, but with burglarizing the Seattle metro area. In 88, he was arrested for breaking into a hardware store, and which is probably the least glamorous crime that you can possibly commit. Imagine being in the slammer and one guy says he's there for murder, and you say, well, I'm there because I took some Allen wrenches. That June, he pled guilty to second-degree burglary and got 2 years of supervised probation. He showed up for none of that because his crime strategy was basically catch me if you feel like it.
Really quick, I don't mean to interrupt, but did anybody else see the comment on screen from Chris about Taco Bell strangling the bowels tonight?
Oh, it's going to do all of that.
I guess your comments will go on screen. So thanks, Chris, for that.
I would say if you're listening to an audio only version right now, this would be a good show to switch and do the visual because you missed out on all of us eating on mute, trying not to spit our food out mid-bite.
It's also, excuse me, it's also like the most quiet.
It's so quiet.
It's just Colin's soothing voice, and that's it.
Yeah,
nothing else.
almost
Also,
kind of
I want to say
quiet.
I lived in South Carolina for a while, so it's like intrigued because nothing really comes out of South Carolina. No offense to any South Carolinians.
No, yeah. Let me see. Lost my place here. I was distracted by my burrito. Which, by the way, this is maybe my new go-to burrito. This is delicious. This is an order of orders right here.
Is it a veggie burrito?
It is a veggie burrito. So, and I didn't even pick it because it was veggie. I just like, all right, I'll do that one and I'll swap it for veggie.
How many veggie options did we even have based on comments?
Pretty much everything on the menu's got a veggie version at Taco Bell. So I was like, yeah, I'll just, whatever it is, I'll be able to swap it.
I'm glad you didn't pick that order that was just hot sauce packets. That would have been.
I would have taken that one too.
Really?
We have a bucket here underneath our coffee table. I mean, it's got like probably 2,000 packets.
Hey, listen, if you would have met up with me like when I texted you to recommend, you could have had the ones that were already open and tampered with. Tempered hot sauce tastes better than regular
because it's
hot
more
sauce.
dangerous.
Oh, dude, you live Moss real quick.
Yeah, live Moss, sir.
All right, sorry.
No worries. In March of 1990, Wallace's career as a criminal mastermind got off to a clumsy start, and this is where things get a little bit rough. So he started off by murdering an 18-year-old girl, and a high school girl, and dumped her body in a lake in his hometown. Several weeks later, when her corpse was discovered, Wallace was questioned by the police regarding her disappearance, but he was never formally charged with his murder, and he was also questioned about an attempted rape of a 16-year-old girl, but he was never charged for that. Wallace was like the human version of a pop-up ad, obviously shady, clearly untrustworthy, but somehow he always got away with it. That year, he moved to Charlotte. He cycled through jobs at various fast food restaurants, including Bojangles, which is, if you haven't had Bojangles is that's pretty good.
What is that?
It is just great chicken.
I'd say it's better than
Chicken
KFC.
place.
Chicken place, yeah. Oh, it's the South. There's going to be a
You know
chicken
what I mean?
place.
It's like
Yo,
Anything is
everything's better
the
than
equivalent
KFC.
type of like what
Dumpster is better than
KFC is.
KFC.
But,
Is it
Yeah.
better than Jollibee?
Oh, I think it's better than Jollibee. I'm not the
I've
biggest
never had
Jollibee.
Jollibee.
That's dangerous. I like
But
a
I want to.
Jollibee.
Oh.
They got
It's-
spaghetti with hot dogs and banana ketchup.
Yeah, that's
Top
pretty
tier.
good, actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. My wife she's miming the vomit mime right now.
She doesn't like Jollibee?
She never had it, but I think the concept
there's some
of
chicken
banana
joy
ketchup.
there. We should have a Jollibee. We should have a chicken
banana
night.
Ketchup just sounds.
Yeah, we should do a Jollibee night. Let's see if there's a Jollibee killer, and we'll do a night for Jollibee.
Chris in the chat says heresy.
Sorry.
So anyway, he cycled through fast food restaurant jobs until ultimately he landed at his ultimate destiny, which was manager at the Taco Bell at a mall that I looked it up, doesn't even exist anymore. So that's a shame. You can't go visit his Taco Bell and see where the legend began. But it was 1991. He broke into his old high school and even the radio station where he used to DJ, stealing equipment like it was out of a heist movie sponsored by Radio Shack. He got caught trying to pawn it, but he didn't really get any real repercussions for that, unfortunately, because things picked up pretty badly after that. In May of 1992, he picked up a 33-year-old convicted drug dealer and prostitute, whom he beat to death after she asked for payment for her services, and he dropped her body behind the railroad tracks. He then strangled, which is where we're getting the Taco Bell strangling part from, a 20-year-old friend of his girlfriend's at her apartment. This was his MO from this point forward, as he would find women and kill them in their places, at their homes or apartments. After he killed her, Wallace, his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's sister filed a missing persons report at the police station, knowing full well what had happened to her. On February 19th, 1993, he strangled another 20-year-old college student and former Taco Bell employee at her home. This would begin his theme of killing Taco Bell employees. So he was the manager, and then he would kill the employees there. So he was the boss from hell. On June 22nd of 1993, he raped and strangled another Taco Bell coworker and his former manager at that Taco Bell. So that might have been a revenge thing.
I was going to say, adding that he started moving on to co-workers while he was a manager is also like a little bit of another level of icky, because he liked to do it at their homes, which means he's preying on people underneath him to go to their house. So that's nice.
But he was killing it at his job.
He was. He's crushing it.
Yeah. He's crushing it.
When I first reached out to Kay to join the show, she probably thought, as a coworker, I might try to murder her. But little did she know that I would have gone to her place to murder her.
You definitely gave like basement murdery vibes. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not the first one to say that. Kara, who used to be on the show, said the same thing, that I was giving off creepy murder basement vibes.
You did message me at like 3 o'clock in the morning, though.
I don't sleep, so that's why.
Come join my podcast.
Yesterday I was up till like real talk. Yesterday I was up until 3 a.m. No reason at all.
Jeez. Emar Benadryl.
Hey, baby Benadryl. I got Doug tagging me in Discord. Are we good for tomorrow? Hey, I'm podcasting right now. Don't tag me. Sorry, I'll edit that out.
I went for the taco. I got the Doritos Locos taco. Mm-hmm.
Is it Loco? Oh, it's a Loco taco.
Yep.
Is it
Those
the
are my wife's
ranch
go-to.
or is it nacho?
I think they only have the nacho now.
That while it was true, they actually are going to re-release the ranch in some place.
I saw that. Yeah,
I put
the
a
2000s menu.
I put an announcement in our Discord about all the re-releases, and ranch is something they're going to temporarily bring back. For a while, they had 4 different flavors. They had volcano, or like the flaming hot. Then they had the cool ranch. They had the nacho, and they had like a black one or like a purple looking Dorito taco for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys had that in your area. We had it here.
Also,
And I think it was, I don't know. I think one was like Flamos, and then the other one, I don't know.
I didn't know that they had discontinued the nacho fries until one of our listeners commented. I'm devastated.
I think
that's kind of location by location, because mine still had it up until like last week, maybe.
we are the ones around here, because I frequent enough. I feel like they have them like every other month. Like they'll have them 1 month. They'll take them away and be like, "Oh, just kidding. They're back this month." And I know that because I order them when I can. There's a cheat code where you take the cheese sauce that they give you at those fries and you put it on other food that you get, but then everything ends up tasting the same anyhow.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe that we have rockets that can put a man maybe on the moon, but we haven't figured out how to get these tortilla chips to not sog out really bad within 10 minutes.
Okay, maybe unpopular opinion. I like the soggy chips.
But I don't have a fork. I would have to. I don't want to get my fingers dirty because I'm
Just-
trying to podcast over
Just
here.
get on in there.
I'm struggling with mine. It's like falling
I had to
apart.
make sure I
but-
got a fork.
Right?
Mm.
Dude, you know what? I love a crunchy taco, but the reason I go for soft taco is because when the crunchy taco breaks, you get lettuce everywhere. And something about Taco Bell, they're like, we're going to mince this lettuce. We're not going to
As
chop the
tiny
lettuce.
as possible.
Not shred it. Mince that fucking lettuce like coleslaw. And then it just explodes everywhere. All over your car. God, it's all over your car, all over the seat, in the cracks of your cup holder. Go ahead, Charlie.
And that's why the cheat code, at least in my opinion, is then to get an order of the nachos, eat your taco over it, and
You
catch
explode
all-
it into the...
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Then you've got more nachos. All right. After further review, my my Taco Bell does not have nacho fries anymore. So I don't know. They went away.
My man trying to eat more preservatives, trying to keep his fingers clean. That's right. I don't even know what kind of meat this is. Chris, this could be kangaroo meat. I have no idea. I just care that it tastes great. It could be
Yeah.
anything in there.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
if it's Taco Bell meat, it doesn't
Taco
matter
Bell
at all.
meat used to be known as the Noah's Ark meat because it would have 2 of every animal in the meat. Oh, there it is again. Best mukbang of channel 2025.
He's defending us against Ice King.
I know. I don't know who Ice King is. It's definitely not Doug. That's for sure.
Of course not.
It's definitely not Doug.
Thank you, Chris, for your defense.
Ice King only comes on and he trolls us, and then like I don't know why he keeps tuning in. It's weird. It's a weird move.
We're his dirty pleasure, just like Taco Bell is our
Because
dirty
we mentioned
pleasure.
him.
I wouldn't call Taco Bell a dirty pleasure. It's
Real
just
talk.
pleasure.
When I read the comments on our YouTube video, so I would go periodically back to check Charlie's video to read the order comments. There's somebody there. I think it was the person who Kay got that guy's order.
Yeah, Oliver.
And I was literally listening to Rick James' Super Freak song. Okay. And she puts down to reply to this guy that like, you don't bring Taco Bell home to your parents or something. Or I don't know how she phrased it, but it was the part in the Rick James song where he like, she's a freaky girl that you don't bring home to mother. And I'm just like, what are the odds that like I'm playing this song while reading this comment?
He said Taco Bell has been trash for a while. And I was like, listen, Oliver, Taco Bell is not the prize that you bring home to mom and dad.
Yeah.
It's like the dirty side piece you sneak home at 3 a.m. Like messy, but so good.
She's not going to be the prom queen. I can tell you that right now.
So good.
We do promote such moral things on this show, don't we?
All I'm saying is, I think the point we're trying to make is if you've ever heard that T-Swizzle song where she's like, you're the cheerleader, I'm on the bleachers, or however that song goes. Taco Bell is a girl on the bleachers wearing the jeans and the t-shirt. And then like authentic Mexican food is the other one. She's the cheer captain, right? Right? Is that how that song goes? Okay, great. I'll shut up now.
Okay, back to the strangling. In August of 1993, Wallace strangled a 21-year-old college student from Columbia, South Carolina, who was his sister's friend. He then set her body on fire to cover up the crime. Imagine that's where fire sauce would inspired the fire sauce. But a few days after her murder, Wallace and his sister went to the funeral of that girl just to give the family their condolences. So there's another layer of twisted on top of all of the murdering and everything. So September of 1993, he went to the apartment of a 20-year-old college student and friend of his from Taco Bell. It doesn't say whether she worked there or not, just that she was a friend. He strangled her and stabbed her in front of her oldest son, but he managed to survive, but he witnessed the whole thing.
Hold on, Colin. Can I put the brakes and ask just a quick question?
Sure.
So let's just say, for example, we all work at the same Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start reading or like hearing the news. People from our Taco Bell are dying because he was going after the people at his own Taco Bell. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if it was us working at the same Taco Bell and then somebody's like, oh, well, Charlie died. Oh, well, Tim died. Now Kay's dead. Colin, if you were one of my coworkers there, I'm not going to be excited to hang out with you. I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to hang out with anybody from that Taco Bell.
Yeah, that would be the smart move, but
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't be excited to have any of those coworkers over for any reason. Especially not like, oh, people from our Taco Bell keep getting murdered, but why don't you come over to my place? I don't think I would do that.
Well, it's one of the big problems with this case was they didn't really put it on the news or anything. It wasn't really a big deal that the news or the police were making about it. So people probably just kept getting jobs at this Taco Bell and not knowing what had happened there previously.
You'd think that you noticed, right? Like,
well,
Jeremy didn't show up to his shift for the last week. Oh, and now Sonia's missing. Like, people, even though
no shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you said there was a manager, right? So he's a manager. Maybe he's like, hey, this stuff's going on.
Yeah.
We got to worry about each other. We got to stick together.
Do you think
he's numbers?
Do you think he's taking applications, like looking like where the addresses are to see where it's convenient for him? He's like, this person
my
was
way
the
home.
bar.
Yeah, and he's probably telling the rest of the team, oh, they told me privately that they quit.
Yeah.
So we're not going to see them again. Like, what?
Chris would like to say,
Chris was borrowing my DVDs.
He's got Taco Bell, but the Taco Bell is eating him. Chris, you be safe. I really hope those comments come through in post. That's awesome.
So, like, were people quitting? Like,
H.R. Harrison doesn't like
kept
this conversation.
staying even though.
You know,
He's not here.
it didn't really mention whether people were quitting or not. I imagine that probably because we're not even halfway through his body count. People just kept showing up.
Just keep hiring more people to kill.
Just hiring more people. Though he did move on to the Bojangles for a little bit.
Okay.
But the Bojangles Strangler, that's
that's
too confusing.
2 on the nose. That's 2 on the nose.
There's got to be a good chicken pun for that one.
I'm going to stop us right here as representative for HR.
All right. Okay. We have a different HR cat that was chiming in there for a minute because Harrison's not in the room.
No, he's passed out somewhere else.
I just unmuted to comment on that too, but now I won't.
Jim's like, okay.
So in 1994, he got arrested for shoplifting. So through all this murdering, all this killing, didn't get in trouble for any of that. Got caught for shoplifting. But
What
nobody
did he
connected.
shoplift? What did he steal?
It didn't say. I couldn't find any info on it. So just something minor. He didn't even
Stealing
do jail time.
employees.
Yeah. That just found like 400 hot sauce packets in his car or something. Assumed something nefarious.
Oh my
was up.
God. He's tampering with them.
I worked with a guy, and actually I did tell him about this podcast. I don't know if he watches it though, but Carbon Spagnola, if you're out there, this is about you.
Is that his handle or is that his last name?
That is his
Spagnola?
that is his real name, Carbon Spagnola.
I'm going to mute it out, but instead of
Yeah.
like the bleep sound for like when somebody swears, I'm going to use the bell for Taco Bell. Like, you go, boom, just like over his last name.
But he used to go to the Taco Bell in Elk Grove Village, and he'd make eye contact with the person behind the counter, and he would take the whole, because they had like bins of hot sauce, and he would take it. And it was just a power move. He'd take every last packet that they had.
The eye contact was for dominance. I get it.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
If he ordered something, or would he just walk into the restaurant and take it and walk
he'd
out?
order something and just like he'd walk out with like 1,000 packets of hot. He'd do it twice a week.
One crunchy taco, please.
Is
One
that
cheesy roll up.
is that actually a crime though?
I'd imagine it's probably. I don't know. I don't know where it becomes a crime. Steve,
a shade of gray.
Talk about hot
What
sauces.
I
number
don't know
of
if he was a
packets?
paying customer, right?
At what number of packets does it become a crime?
I think it would become a crime like the first time you do it. He's got to get a verbal like, hey, don't fucking do that. And then the second time he does it, from then on, it's probably a crime. That's how I would, as a fast
I
food
mean, they usually
manager,
toss so
that's how I
many.
would probably deal with that. I just
I've taken a lot of packets before and nobody's told me not to.
Like I've seen like, yeah,
They
whenever
toss a
I've
lot,
gone in, like
Maria?
there's just a whole bunch of sauces in the bag. It's like mostly sauces and yeah. So
That's their way to like hook you up and be nice to you because they
Yeah.
can't give you free food. They're just like, here you go.
Free sauces.
There's a guy in Reddit that reported that he was having a bad day and like he told the employees about it and he got a nachos and they just loaded him up with like a pound of the meat and he just got home and it's just a meaty slop and he's like, thank you, godly Zeus, for this amazing gift. He just ate the nachos with a spoon.
Love that.
You could
Sorry,
like
Colin.
put some on the Ziploc and freezer for later too.
Oh,
It's
Dude,
two-
I would
two
start.
meals.
I mean, depending on how much meat they gave him, I might open up my own Taco Bell at that point.
Yeah. Frank's Taco Shack.
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound good anymore.
Because when we like, I work at a sandwich shop. We get people that order just the bread, and they're like, "Oh, I want to make my own cheesesteaks at home." I'm like, well, "Okay, well, that's literally
awesome.
our job." But okay. But so could you order just like a bunch of warm tortillas and like a bucket of taco meat and just like
A bucket?
go
I bet that
outside
would-
on the corner outside the Taco Bell to start selling
like a
tacos?
cardboard sign. Frank's
I'm gonna-
tacos.
I'm going to call Taco Bell and ask them if they would sell a bucket of taco meat. But that, I mean, what's the angle though? Is it just like that there's a lot of meat? Is it just Frank's beefy taco? Is that what we call it?
It's probably just that it's cheaper than actually getting a taco. You could just sell it for like $1.
I mean,
Make
that
money
means you
back.
actually turn it into a taco. Otherwise, you're just selling Frank's beef.
Yeah, that's less appealing.
Could you order like a catering pack where like it's a DIY taco and then you just do like Charlie said, you go set up on the corner right next to Taco Bell with a
Oh,
cardboard
shit.
sign and you just keep making eye contact with the manager. Somebody's like,
Whatever
hey,
the price is, I have like a squeeze or like a dry erase, and whatever the price is, I'm like 10 cents less. If they go to update the price, I just undercut them by 10 cents. Yes, the meat's coming out of a bucket. Yes, there's no hot holding or hand washing. But those tacos would be a good value.
In Portland, there's like a roving taco stand, and it's just like 3 guys that got the pop-up tent, folding tables.
No.
And they go around to, like, I've seen them on MLK outside like a bowling alley. I've seen them like various different places at like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like, those are the best tacos for sure.
Phenomenal. So anyway, back to the strangling again.
Yes.
Name of the show right there.
Back to the strangling. On February 20th, 1994, the day after the mother of one of his victims appealed to the public to find her daughter's murderer, Wallace again strangled another victim. He knew the victim this time through her sister, who was another worker at Taco Bell. So, they're either the workers themselves or worker adjacent. So, then the next victim was a 24-year-old who he killed the day after her birthday. So that's pretty sad. I just hope she didn't spend the birthday at Taco Bell. That would be,
awful.
Pretty awful. Yeah, your birthday party is what got you killed. But she and Wallace's girlfriend were co-workers at Bojangles. So there he goes. Moving on to brighter pastures. After he murdered her, he took a considerable number of valuables from her house and left her apartment with her car. And he pawned everything except the car, which he just abandoned at a local shopping center. He came back to the same apartment complex on March the 8th. So this just the next day, actually. This time he attacked another woman. This time he strangled her son, but the son managed to survive as well. At this point, it was impossible for the police to ignore, so they increased their patrols in...
Sorry, I didn't know I was going to project. I'm so sorry.
Fun fact, Burrito is my last name.
Didn't know I was going to spotlight that comment. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if it's like a setting we've got on or what the deal
I've
is.
never seen it do that before.
I think it's a new feature they must have introduced.
I love it.
I don't know who put the ghost taco up, but that's pretty good. Was that one of us or was that?
That was me.
Oh, okay, Charlie, make it sure. Because it says YouTube underneath, so I don't know if it was like a YouTube person.
Yeah, I'm on a YouTube chat.
Oh, you're okay. Thank you, sir. Back to the strangling.
Back to the strangling. So where was I?
Strangled the strangling.
Yeah, a lot of strangling. Okay. There's some more strangling, I assume. Wallace he sneaked into to rob and strangle a woman named Deborah Ann Slaughter, who had been his girlfriend's coworker.
That's who he strangled?
That is the name.
She
of
the
his,
boss level character?
That is the name of his final victim. So it had to be the end boss. It had to be the end boss.
Daughter of Sergeant Slaughter from WWF.
Thought he was from G.I. Joe.
You sure it's not Deborah Ann's laughter?
There you go. Didn't think about it that way.
Put down in the comments who you think Deborah's related to. Sorry, Colin. Back to the strangling.
Strangle away.
Strangling's done. Enough with the strangling. He was arrested on March 13th, 1994. For 12 hours, he confessed to the murders of 10 Charlotte women, as well as an 11th murder that he committed before moving to Charlotte, which they hadn't been aware of.
It's like a Taco Bell punch card. Like you buy 10, you get the 11th for free.
That is literally the next thing I've written down.
Was it really?
Yes. Get 10, get the 11th
the
free.
rewards program before the app came out.
Yeah. No points yet. No point system yet.
Nope.
But he described in detail the women's disappearances as well as details of how he assaulted and killed them. When he was finally arrested, Charlotte's police chief celebrated like he just cracked the Zodiac case, reassuring the public that East Charlotte was now safe. However, the community wasn't impressed. Many pointed out that the cops had basically ignored the fact that women were disappearing left and right and treating it less like a crisis and more like a chore that they'd get to eventually. The police chief admitted that he had no idea that there was a serial killer at work until Wallace's arrest in 1994. He suspected it, however, when 3 women were murdered in 4 days. Apparently, the first 8 bodies, however, didn't raise any eyebrows. It was like the police were waiting for Wallace to hit some kind of, well, there's my comment, loyalty card punch goal. So, when pressed, the police department apologized for not noticing the pattern, claiming the cases were sporadic and not similar. But that's like saying, yeah, sure, the house kept catching fire, but sometimes it was in the kitchen and sometimes it was in the living room. How could it have been arson?
I think something really similar is actually going on right around Charlie and I, right around the Portland area, because people have been saying for a while, like 6 months, a year or something, that there is a serial killer over here. And the police repeatedly have said there's not a serial killer. But a bunch of women have been found murdered and their bodies are not in the original place of the crime. They've been dumped. They're pulling bodies out of a major river near us. Mm-hmm. And some people have said that, one, the police don't want to say that there is a serial killer because that could make the public scared. And 2, they don't want people to lose faith in the police department, because if they say, yes, there is a serial killer and they haven't caught them, then people will be like, you're not even doing your job. So people think there is a serial killer over here, but they won't admit it until after they catch him.
And
there is. Oh,
I have to double check this, and I'll do that in just a second. But I read an article that they did arrest someone in relation to these killings, and then there was another body found like after they had arrested somebody. So
there is a group of people in Chicago that are serial killing that are not being acknowledged. But guess where it is being reported? TikTok, because that's where people can actually get real news for the same exact reasons that you said. So around the city, there's a very strong correlation between graffiti that's specifically like smiley face. And a lot of the victims are people who are like partying in like the nicer like college neighborhoods. And they're usually like walking home from a party or alone or something, but they get picked up by vans. And usually there's like no contact, but in some rare cases, people will be able to fire off a text to like friends or family saying like help or something. All of those people end up dead in the lake, and they end up floating to the shore. And then like, that's where they get found. And there's one medical student a couple of years back that disappeared, and they actually were able to ping his phone and like get his history from his iPhone, and he pinged last on a pier. So they're getting killed same night. And this has been an ongoing thing for at least 4 years, at least like minimum. And it's a team of people, because there's a van that is caught on CCTV with people getting abducted. And why are they getting abducted? Nobody knows, but there's also like secret serial killings here as well. And it's a fucking team, and it's scary as shit. Just saying.
But are the Taco Bells safe?
I mean, for all I know, the victims could become the meat. I don't know. Well, there's so much delicious seasoning on it. I would actually buy more.
I was working on like a short film when I worked at a taco place called Blood and Hot Sauce, because our hot sauce was like, how would you know it's spiced? It's the same colors, the same consistency.
The hot sauce has been tampered with, and it squirts all over your keyboard and cell phone.
You're really going to say that, Frank, after all of us have just eaten Taco Bell?
Hey, Colin before the show said something even worse. I won't bring it back up. I think it's actually when you got up, so you didn't hear it.
Oh.
I said so many bad things. I don't remember what it was.
Don't think about him.
So it was only after Wallace's murder spree had gone into speedrun mode in March of 1994, where the police finally warned the public at all, which is like the world's least helpful weather report, saying, "You're currently knee-deep in floodwaters. Good idea to bring boots." Wallace's trial didn't begin until September of 1996, a full 2 years after his arrest.
Full first and last name, everybody. Oh, sorry, Colin. Back to the strangling.
Back to the strangling. It was a full 2 years after his arrest, due to venue changes, DNA debates, and jury selection. Basically, the justice system spent longer prepping for the trial than talked about to bring back the Mexican pizza. His defense attorney argued for life without the possibility of parole, stating that Wallace wasn't really a cold-blooded killer, so much as he was a mentally ill man who lacked the ability to do premeditation. Apparently, Wallace's approach was less Silence of the Lambs and more oops, all crimes. The FBI weighed in, and a serial killer profiler said, if he had elected to become a serial killer, he was just going about it the wrong way. Mr. Wallace always seemed to take one step forward and 2 steps back. He would take items from the homes and then put them in the stove to destroy them by burning them, and then forget to turn the stoves on.
Sticky bandits.
Yeah,
or the wet bandits.
Wet bandits, but
they leave their calling card.
Yeah. But that's maybe the most polite way an FBI agent ever said, this guy is dumber than a box of tacos.
Dumber than a taco box.
To make things more embarrassing, in 1994, Charlotte police had actually asked the FBI for help, and the FBI actually responded saying, this is not a serial killer. So even the nation's top crime solvers essentially shrugged and said, looks random to me. During the trial, a psychologist testified that Wallace had suffered abuse since birth and was mentally ill, and therefore should receive life without parole instead of death. The jury, however, disagreed in a spectacular fashion. On January 7th, 1997, Wallace was found guilty of 9 murders, and by January 29th, he had racked up 9 death sentences, 1 for each guilty verdict. After sentencing, Wallace addressed the victims' families with a solemn statement, which said, none of these women, none of your daughters, mothers, sisters, or family members in any way deserved what they got. Which, why do it then?
Yeah.
The easiest way if they don't deserve it. But it's, sort of like a typical Taco Bell manager apology. They, you got your order wrong. Yeah, you didn't deserve that, but you've already eaten it. So there you go. After he was sentenced to death row, he got married to his former prison nurse.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Former prison nurse?
Nurse. In a room immediately next to the state's execution chamber. So
Sorry.
nothing sets the mood like vows echoing over lethal ejection equipment. So
not the girlfriend that was helping him cover up murders.
No, ma'am.
He's on death row, and he's getting checked out prior to the execution to make sure he's healthy.
Yeah, and one thing,
dude, you gotta be in good health when they kill you.
I glossed over at the beginning. This is his second marriage. He had previously been married too. So I guess he's a smooth talker.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
But the guest list for his wedding was equally bleak. His public defender was both the official witness and the photographer, proving that lawyers will bill you for anything. Since his 9 death sentences in 1997, Wallace has been moved through the legal system like a piece of unwanted mail. He's claimed his confessions were coerced and that his constitutional rights have been violated. The North Carolina Supreme Court upheld his sentences in 2000. The U.S. Supreme Court denied his appeal in 2001. In 2005, a judge rejected yet another appeal, at which point the courts are basically saying, no means no, buddy. But He's still alive. He's still with us, and I think it's because he's living Moss, baby.
Living Moss, baby.
So
let's have a guest on the show.
We probably could. He'd probably like the attention.
Why not?
Okay, it actually would be kind of cool to have him as a guest on the show.
Yeah, if anybody out there knows him or works in the correctional department, could you forward this podcast to him so he can check it out?
There you go.
We need to figure out how to edit someone's name who does not want their name to be publicly viewed, especially not first and last name. That's it. Man, that's a perfect time because we're 52 minutes in. Well, actually, probably not.
No.
We're a little short.
45.
We started a little late because somebody got sauce all over their keyboard.
Is that right, Tim? Is that fucking right?
It was tampered with.
It was
Wasn't his fault.
My packet was tampered with. Okay,
It's okay.
I've got blood. I'm sorry.
Can't
I've
handle
got
your
hot
sauce.
sauce in between the mechanical keys on my mechanical keyboard. This guy. It's
Oh, that's
full
a
of
nice
hot
keyboard.
sauce. It's a nice keyboard. It was
Yeah.
a few $100s. Oh my God. There's even some. Look at, there's still some. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's still some on my desk mat.
I
It's
thought
all
you were
over my
bleeding.
phone. It's just everywhere. It's like when you go to the beach and there's sand everywhere. There's probably hot sauce in my crack and I don't know about it yet.
Oh,
Sorry,
gosh.
Taco Bell. Sorry, audience. Just gonna edit all of this out.
No,
Just
don't do that.
one silent episode.
It's mostly silent from when everybody was eating. It was just you're talking. All right.
I'm sad that we weren't recording when that happened.
It was some bullshit. I get so mad because I respect my electronics. I spent a lot of money on all of my stuff. And if there would have been hot sauce on my laptop keyboard, which is also mechanical keys, I would have lost my shit.
Ew.
If this one shows up, yep, there it is. Oh boy.
What a night. What a wonderful having a Baja Blast. That's what we're having tonight.
Spooky, stop it.
I don't know who Spooky is. This person is clearly named with his full first and last legal name.
I feel like, do we have to read it so that our audience knows what we're laughing at?
I don't know. It's the first time it's ever done that, and I don't know if it's going to be automatically in post or not. I don't know.
But
If they're
even,
not
For people
in
who
post, I
aren't
can put
watching,
it.
I think we should definitely read it.
No, well,
yeah,
I
for
will
like
say this.
Spotify people.
I'll put it in post. I will make a point to put all of the comments in post if they're not already. Let me take some screenshots here real quick.
Yeah, but if somebody's listening on Spotify or audio books or whatever.
They're listening on audiobooks?
Shut up. He said, read it in all caps.
Well,
One of our great listeners said, "Gonna be hooking my bidet up to a gallon of whole milk for the old sheriff's badge." That's what Taco Bell does to you. Thanks for watching.
Thank you, Tim.
Taco Bell, please sponsor the Late Night Legends. Please reach out to late night legends podcast at gmail.com and get in touch with me. Thank you very much.
I would totally.
I'd be happy to eat Taco Bell every time they sponsor us. It'd be great.
We've always liked Taco Bell on the show, even prior to any of you. I actually released, I don't know if you guys have ever seen The Simpsons, where Barney Gumble goes completely sober and he makes a movie.
veins.
He makes a movie where the lifetime supply of Duff beer is the reward for his movie winning. And he goes, just hook it to my veins. I edited that to be Baja Blast, where it's like a lifetime supply of Baja Blast. He's like, just hook it to my veins. And I tweeted to Taco Bell, and they did not reply to me.
Oh.
So Taco Bell, consider this your second chance to sponsor us. Just in time for spooky season.
I love Taco Bell. I'd be
You guys,
stoked if they sent me a box.
Me too. Sorry.
Yeah, but you can just get some Taco Bell merch even or
Oh, yeah.
anything.
I'd wear a Taco Bell shirt on every. Maybe that's what we should be for Halloween. Is our favorite Taco Bell order.
There you go. Problem solved.
Charlie does not like it. He's like,
How does one dress up as nachos?
You just spill a bunch of shit all over your keyboard for starters.
Just dump some beef over your head. You're fine.
You get a bucket of beef, okay?
Go see Frank about that.
It's lukewarm beef.
He's gonna ship it to me.
I'm just gonna fill envelopes full of loose beef.
We just had another great comment.
Pocket meat.
It's just gonna say Charlie, and then it's gonna say Portland underneath. I'm not gonna,
And the grease is just dripping off of the
it
envelope.
seals the envelope shut because of the moisture. Oh my god!
I'm gonna get a strange note from my postmaster at some point.
I'm gonna put some forever stamps on it.
It just says Charlie, Portland. It's not even the right
The postmaster
city.
will know exactly which Charlie it is too. The whole city.
Oh, they're watching, I'm sure.
I'm assuming our viewers are eating Taco Bell as well with us.
Yeah, we have viewers eating Taco Bell, like our viewer Hunter, who's also a proud Portlander, I am understanding. He's enjoying Taco Bell while he is trying to figure out his bidet setup. Let us know how that goes. I'm going to get murdered tonight. This is a show where we used first and last legal name, then called him a Portlander, and then spent most of the show eating on camera. It's not a good show for that person. All right, so let's do our announcement. Well, you guys want to let's do announcement first, and then we'll do final thoughts. Or do you want to? What do you want to do, Kay?
I can
Final
put
thoughts?
it in my final thought.
Okay. All right, we'll do final thoughts. I'll go last, Kay second last, and then y'all can go first. Who wants to go first? Out of the four of you.
I'll go first.
Thank you, Tim.
Well, I think it's crazy that it took so long for this guy to get caught. First off, the fact that there were so many signs and potential opportunities to say, "Hey, this is a potential suspect here," that were missed. But I mean, I think part of that could be because his name was Wallace. It seems like a very benign name. When I hear the name, I just think of that show Wallace and Gromit.
Oh,
Like
the
some
claymation
guy.
Yeah.
So
Like Chicken Run.
I could never imagine that guy killing anybody, right? So I don't know. But
the first
it'd be
guy
cool
that
to kind of have him on the show and hear his side of the story, right? I'm sure he didn't do it. And I wonder if he still likes Taco Bell. I wonder if that's going to be his final meal.
I'm going to figure out how to shut these comments off for the next show and just maybe select the ones that we want to be displayed. Maria, Colin, Charlie.
I mean, I think it's crazy that like he's still alive and saying that his rights were violated when he took the life of so many people. But yeah, it doesn't ruin the image of Taco Bell for me. It's just, one bad apple. He had nothing to do with Taco Bell other than he worked in it. Don't blame Taco Bell.
One bad apple.
He's a bad taco.
One bad taco.
Yeah.
Just one bad chalupa spoils the bunch.
Bad taco.
Oh my. Well, my final thought is this is just another reason your manager is not your friend. As much like every time you work somewhere and they're like, "Oh, we're like a family. Don't trust it. Don't let this guy come to your house."
Nope.
It's just sketchy for sure.
I got to ask real quick, Colin. Is this why you avoided hanging out with Frank? Taco Bell.
I keep inviting Colin over to come hang out on my sofa. It's a couch. Come hang out on my couch, Colin.
Colin's like, nope. I've read this one before. Not happening.
Yeah, it's
I sent you guys a picture in the chat what it looks like already.
I think if you go to Frank's house, it's probably fine. If he comes over to your place,
that's where the trouble starts.
Yeah,
it's true.
What? Yeah. I mean, what did you expect?
But no, I thought this was a fun topic. I really selected it just because I heard the name Taco Bell Strangler, and I figured be a late night legends, fun topic. But there's a little bit more serial killing than I thought there would be. I figured maybe he killed like 2 or 3 people or something like that. But no, he got all the way up to 11. You guys, must have been a really really well run Taco Bell. He's very efficient.
Very efficient. So he's a good manager, is what you're saying.
Yeah. He's good at time management.
Yeah.
Good at hiring. Good turnover, at hiring.
Bad at firing. Bad at firing. Yeah.
Do you think he called and was like, "Hey, but you're still coming to work, right?" But he would like just leave voicemails and he would just snicker to himself, "Tee hee, I know they're not coming to work."
I mean, you're not going to have disgruntled ex-employees.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Nobody asks for unemployment after they get fired.
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody complains about their shift either.
Yeah, it's true.
I want to say thank you, Colin, for finding this wonderful topic that fits our team so well. It was a great excuse to get Taco Bell with all of you and get some good comments from our listeners who are also eating Taco Bell. And I think if people like that or like this, we should start making it like a monthly thing or every other month kind of thing where we get food and joke about crime.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to find true crime for like a bunch of different restaurants and
Oh my God.
Well, Frank did the Spaghetti Factory. No, Spaghetti
what's Spaghetti Factory?
Warehouse.
Spaghetti Warehouse. Then we never aired it.
Oh.
Yeah, so here's the story. We recorded that show. Thanks for the Rick James there. Anyway, we recorded that show, and for some reason, the platform that we use to record and download and I edit and post, for some reason, there was some kind of glitch, and that show was unavailable to us. So I wrote to support, yelling at them in a shared email with Kay and Joan, and they saw this conversation that I was having with the support team at, for this provider. And I think it was like a couple of months, and they finally wrote back to us and like, "Oh, hey, we were actually able to recover your show for then." And so I have it, and I said to myself, and we decided as a leadership team that we were going to edit it and save it for a rainy day in case we needed to, I'll take a night off, whatever. And then we never really had a rainy day. We're all, we never missed a day really. So yeah, I don't know. We never published it, but maybe someday. I don't know. Ice King, we're not going to be publishing ingredients for Taco Bell meat. I don't think. Oh, there you go. Okay. Taco Bell doesn't know. I don't think Taco Bell does. I think that's part of the charm, though. Like, you don't really know.
It's part of the allure.
The taste could be one of several animals. The texture could be one of several animals. Is it white meat? Is it red meat? Is it fish?
It's kind of like Spam. You just don't ask.
And then somebody also said it's like a bunch of oatmeals in there, like a bunch of filler. Like, who knows what's in the meat? You don't want to know. No, thank you. Sorry, Ice King. Okay, is there anything else that you want to?
Yes, so that was my final thought. And then for our team announcement, I do want to kind of give a little shout out to one of our listeners who commented on Charlie's video, Futurologist 1962. And they said, "Why does Kay sound like she just ran a marathon? Girl, breathe." It did. So they picked up on something that maybe viewers or listeners might not have. But the reason I'm out of breath right now, I'm sick, but also I am carrying a little legend that will be making their arrival very soon. So we just wanted to let you guys know, if you don't see me for a while, this is my last scheduled show Frank has tried to kick me off and make me take time off, but he also forgets that I have access to everything.
It's true. She's got the keys to the kingdom.
So he might seat me on, he might not, but if you're like, where did Kay go? That's why. So we're adding a little
I did not invite myself over to her house and murder her. Know that. If you're watching this show, she's not dead.
I am not dead.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're listening to this. Yeah. So excited for that, but that's why I apologize if you've suffered through my last 2 episodes. I sound like I'm running a marathon because I just can't breathe.
I don't think it's been that bad. I don't even know. I didn't notice it.
It's been bad for me. I can't breathe.
Well, I'm just saying, you don't think you have to apologize to anybody for it.
Yeah. Shout out Futurologist.
Futurologist is one of the more observant listeners. I don't remember what his comments were in the past, but he's been quite the commenter over the last year and a half or 2 years already, right?
I'm not sure on longevity, but definitely someone that comments frequently. Ice King is asking if Frank is going to be the wet nurse.
What's a wet nurse?
I think that goes without saying.
I don't know what that is. But,
do you not know what that is?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
I don't think they really have them anymore, but it's from, it was primarily for nobility and higher families, because you wouldn't, if you had a child, you would not breastfeed them yourself. You were busy doing other things. So you had a wet nurse.
I get the joke now.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
Ice King. That's wonderful. Thanks, not Doug. Well, you got anything else, Kay?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, not going to be the wet nurse, but thanks, Doug. Yeah, what to even say about this topic? I think I've had the most fun tonight that I've had probably in a few months on the show. I can't remember the last time we all laughed this hard. But I definitely love the idea. I feel like our listeners and viewers really like food related things somehow. Obviously Chris really liked the Late Night Legends mukbang that we had tonight, but whatever. I think that we should do something like this again. I would really like anybody who's watching to put maybe some ideas of what we could eat in the future in the comments and how they could be related to the paranormal. It could be really fun. So if you have ideas, let us know. Outside of that really fun topic, I also want to say a big thank you to Kay. She's been very instrumental to the growth of this show, and I personally don't know what I'm going to be able to do without her. I think that us and the rest of the team are going to try to do our best, but we're definitely going to be missing a big part of the team with just her absence in the next couple of months. So I would say worst case scenario, you probably may not see her, maybe depending on how she feels, maybe not see her until 2026. But if you're lucky, and if we're all lucky, maybe we'll see her prior to then. So we'll see what happens. But whenever she wants to pop in, she's welcome to pop in. And whenever that little one wants to pop out, they're welcome to pop out. So wonderful, guys. If you guys have any questions about that, feel free to email us, latenightlegendspodcast@gmail.com, and I'll forward those over to Kay, as well as your pictures that you'd like to have her put through the x-ray scanner. And if you also want to use that email address to send Maria feet pics for her to analyze, we could do that as well. We still haven't gotten a lot of those, but we'll be waiting for them. But
bonus props if the toes are going into a Taco Bell burrito.
Oh. Outside of that, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for telling a friend. Thanks for kissing your mom's taco. We'll see you all next week. Have a great one, everybody.
Nope.
Bye.
Wow. In this twisted romance, I can barely stand. Felonia, the queen of my despair, with a fiery spirit and long flowing hair. After the Taco Bell cantina, my happiness was cut short, especially after she ripped up my American passport. Felonia.